Alright y'all, welcome back in the shed. It is Tuesday evening. Let's see, it is 6:41 p.m. and we have a few orders going out. We have 3 going out on Amazon. We already shipped 2 this morning and I'll talk about those later. We have 6 items going out on eBay, and I think this item on eBay is the most expensive item I have sold on eBay or Amazon or anywhere so far. So we will talk about that when we get to it. And I'm actually not going to get any money from it. So I will tell y'all all about that. But I also have 3 items going out over there on Mercari. And we have 1 item on Poshmark. So, we'll go ahead and start with Amazon, since I did have a couple of these things go out this morning. Alright, so I had another order for these Sharpie Mystic Gem markers. We picked these up at Walmart last year for $1 each, and they're selling for $13.99 each. And like I said, this is the 3rd one that sold today. 2 of them my wife sent out this morning before she went to work. Next up is an item that I picked up at that Living Estate sale. If y'all been following along, I'm slowly selling some more of that stuff. And this one right here is a vintage sealed Elvis VHS. It's called He Touched Me, the gospel music of Elvis Presley. This is from 1999. This thing right here, I probably have $1 in it from that Living Estate sale. It sold for $13.78 on Amazon. And lastly on Amazon, this is something you wouldn't think would make money over there, but it does. Now, we picked these up at Walmart, and the clearance tag on it says $6. But this was some more of that hidden clearance stuff. These things were on sale for like $1, $2, something like that. I don't remember. You know, we pick up so much of these $1 and $2 items at Walmart. I mean, a lot of times I forget what we pay for them. But these sold for $19.99 over there on Amazon. And like I always say, pull that plastic out of it, stick them in a poly bag, and ship them out. Of course, don't forget to take the clearance tag off of them. Alright, this next item, I was out yard selling one day, and I was trying to be strategic about where I hit yard sales at, because I needed to go do a pickup from Facebook Marketplace. And I bought 2 radios from this fella. One of them, I believe I've already sold one of them for like $60-some, and somebody bought this one today. And it is this Supersonic SC3200. This thing is like a retro, boombox. I mean, it says X bass. Back in the 90s, everything was about extra bass, But this thing has a cassette player. You can put a USB in it, and it plays MP3s from that. You can put an SD card in it. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do with this, and it will run off of batteries, and there's a cord in the back that you can plug into it, and it will run off of 120 volts. Pretty cool. This thing does recordings and stuff too, but I paid $5 for this. Picked it up off of Facebook Marketplace, bought another radio, so gave the guy $10 total. This one right here sold for $32, and the buyer is paying the shipping on Poshmark. I will say this, I don't think I mentioned it before, but if you sell something under the electronics category on Poshmark, then you can't send it priority. Now, this thing doesn't have any batteries in it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to send it priority. I mean, even if it goes on a plane, it should still be fine. There's no fire hazard or anything, but seeing how it's listed under electronics, it has to go out parcel select, so I have to use one of my own boxes. But it sold for $32. They're paying the shipping. After fees, my earnings are $25.60, so subtract the $5 cost of goods. I make $20.60 on it. I think it was worth paying $5 to pick that up. Here's a name to look out for, y'all. We're over there on Macquarie, and I sold some boots. And these are women's boots, but the name on them is 511 Tactical. That's 5.11. These are some women's boots. I don't remember the name on them. Let's see. Women's Attack, and that's ATAC. These are 6-inch tall. They have Velcro on the side with a zipper. This is the 511 Tactical Series boots. These things are in like new condition. I mean, they don't really have any wear on them. I picked these up at a Salvation Army for $8, and they sold for $63 over on Macquarie. And that is free shipping. It's only going to cost me like $8 or $9 to ship these things, so I'm still going to make plenty of money on them. Also on Macquarie, I sold another one of my Jeff Gordon cars. This is one of the cheaper Jeff Gordon cars. You won't make a whole lot of money selling these right here. This one here is made by Winter Circle, and it's number 25604. This is from 2004, y'all. It's never been opened, been sitting on a shelf since 2004. But it sold for only $20 over there on Macquarie, and that is with free shipping. It's going to cost me maybe $8 to ship that thing if I send it priority mail. And I like sending these priority mail because they fit really nicely in your priority mail shoe boxes. You can just add a little packing in there, and they don't get messed up when you ship them. I will say this. And on my list that I have, where I was keeping up with my Jeff Gordon stuff, I kind of fell behind on it. But I paid $250 for that stuff, bought over 200 items. And when I got right here, I started making profit. And there's well over $200 in profit right there. And I haven't written the last 3 or 4 down. I'm well into profit. You know, I'm probably doubling my money by now. So, and like I said before, I've still got like over 3 totes. I got 3 totes and then a bunch of stuff just stacked up to the side. So still plenty of money to be made there. All right. Last thing on Macquarie, this is something a lot of people probably wouldn't pay any attention to in a thrift store or the yard sale. Now, this is what most folks would call an ugly sweater. It's a St. John's Bay, it's a men's sweater, but it has what looks to be little Labrador retrievers with Santa hats on, and of course it's got poinsettia pedals on it up here. Really cool. I mean, it's in great shape, no snags, no tears, no stains or anything. I paid a couple bucks for it at a thrift store, and it sold for $26 free shipping. I should be able to fit this in a priority mail flat rate mailer. And I probably will put it in the flat rate bubble mailer because this thing weighs about 1 pound and 6 ounces. So it's going to be over 1 pound. So that's how I'm going to do it if it'll fit in there. Time to move over to eBay. Now, this first item on eBay, I knew these were going to be like long tail items. It was going to take me a long time to sell these things. But I picked them up for $1 each. So I was okay with that. Now, before I started working at the university I work at, I worked for 15 years at a motorcycle dealership, and I worked mainly on Honda Go Wings, and I built Honda Go Wing trikes. They were California sidecar trikes. If y'all want to look them up, I mean, they've got some really cool trike kits out there. And y'all, I have no idea over 15 years how many of those Go Wings I turned into trikes. But when I saw these in the thrift store, I had to pick them up because I know how Go Wingers love their motorcycles, and I knew these people would want these garden flags flying in their yard. You can't see it in here, but this was made by Evergreen Enterprises. There was a limited amount of these things that were made, so you can't find them anymore. And I probably have the only ones left in existence. It wouldn't surprise me. But these things sell for $14.99 with free shipping. They don't cost anything to ship, really. but I still have 18 of these left. I don't know how many I started with. I think I've only sold like 3 of them. But yeah, I think this is my 3rd one that's sold. But it's going to be a long tail item, and I'm okay with that because, I mean, I paid $1 for it, and it's going to cost me, what, $4 to ship this thing? So that's $5. eBay's going to take a little bit off of that. But y'all, I'm probably going to make $7 off of that one item. So, what is that? That's not quintuple. Septuple? Well, I guess I septuple my money. What? Here's the big item. This is the most expensive item I've ever sold on eBay. And I'm not going to make any money off of it. Now, my brother had this item on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw he had it listed up there, and you know, it's kind of a limited market, I guess you would say, on these things. There's a limited amount of people that are going to buy this item. Not everybody is out there looking for this. So he reached out to me and asked me if I thought I could sell it on eBay. So I looked up comps on this thing, and it looked like this item sold anywhere from $400 to $650. And there were like just a handful. I mean, 4 or 5 of these listed at the time. So I told him, yeah, I'll list it, but you know, eBay's going to take like 14% fee on this thing. And he said he was okay with that. Well, a few days go by after I list it, and there's 3 people watching it. And he said, look, go ahead and send out an offer if you want to. And that would have put it at like $474, I think, because I had it listed for $499. And I sent the offer out, and it went to 3 people that were watching and 3 other interested buyers. Well, I figured it would sell that night. It didn't. And I told him to expect it to sell, and it did not. Well, next day, somebody bought it for full price. It is a Mercury Tempest propeller. This was on his bass boat, and he got a different one on his bass boat, and he wanted to sell this. This thing is in awesome condition. It's pretty heavy. It's going to have to go UPS, y'all. But the buyer paid, well, it sold for $499.95. The buyer has a total of $573.25 after shipping and taxes. That's the most expensive thing and one of the heaviest things I've ever sold and had to ship on eBay. And I'm not going to make any money off of it. But I am going to help my brother out. I am going to have to keep a little bit of the money from that because I'm going to have to pay taxes on it because it's going to show up as income from eBay. So I'm going to have to pay taxes on it. So I got to take a little bit from him, not much, but I'm not profiting from it. All right, something else just sold over on eBay. So let me check out and see what that was. All right, well let me go pull these items. It's a lot of 2, I do believe. Actually, I take that back. There's actually 3 of them. There's 2 that are just alike, and then there's one that's different. These are 3 rulers that just sold. I picked these up at it was supposed to be a yard sale, but when I got there, they had a garage sale sign up, but it was part of an estate, so it was a little bit of everything. I picked up a couple of like clock radios there. I think I picked up a couple of VHS, maybe some cassettes, and I picked up a suitcase, which I still have. I don't even think I've listed that thing yet. But these 3 rulers right here sold for $23.99, free shipping, and I should be able to get these things out of here first class. All right, next up, made money twice off of this buy right here. What sold today was these Milton Bradley chessmen. Now this is just chessmen and that's it. But when I bought this, there was also a checker set inside of this. I've already sold the checker set, and now these chessmen sold for $17.99 with free shipping. And they weigh about 8 ounces, so I shouldn't have a problem getting these out of here first class. And it's Milton Bradley. The number is 4807, if y'all wanted to know. And these are from 1969, y'all. And next up, if you watched one of my recent videos where I went to a bunch of yard sales here in Beargrass, I picked up some Wii games there, and one of them was Wario Land Shake It. Well, I got it home and I got looking at it. I paid $2 for this, by the way. Well, I think that's right. I got 5 games and 1 DVD, and it cost me $10. Yep, 5 games, 1 DVD. I paid $10, and I got this one home, and I got to looking at the game, and it was too scratched up. I put it in my Wii, and it would not play. So I sold it. It's just the case and the instructions. There's no game, and I listed that there was no game. There's no game in the pictures, and in the description it says no game. So hopefully they understand that they are not getting a game. But this sold for $10.44 with free shipping. And I had a bunch of different people watching it, but nobody would buy it. I think I had it listed for $10.99, and I shot them an offer for $10.44. This is probably one of the smallest items I have ever sold on eBay. It is a tiny magnet of North Carolina, and it's got Raleigh there, which is the capital. I think we picked these up. My wife got them at an estate sale we went to, and she picked up a whole bunch of different ones, and she's slowly listing them. I know there was like Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Rhode Island, I think Vermont. There was a few of them, but she's slowly listing these things, and I doubt they're going to be quick sellers, but we probably got a dime in each one of them, if we've even got that much. But this thing sold for $6.89. Not making a killing off of that one, y'all. Truth be told, I could probably put that thing in an envelope and send it to them, and they'd be fine with it. But then I wouldn't have a tracking number. And lastly, I picked this item up at a yard sale. I only paid $1 for this thing. And when she said $1, I immediately paid her for it. Because, y'all, some of these Department 56 items can be worth some good money. And this is one of them, and it's a small one. It is a pink Cadillac with Santa. It's called Christmas Cadillac, and it's from the Snow Village collection of Department 56. This thing weighs like 4 ounces, y'all. Paid $1 for it. It sold for $23.80 free shipping. I'll have no problem sending that out of here first class, but there's some items for y'all to look out for, y'all. That Department 56 item, I knew it would sell. It would just probably be around Christmas, and we're getting closer to Christmas, so that's probably why that one sold. I had a lot of watchers on that for a long time, and I think I sent an offer on that one. I think I was asking like $24.99 for it. But there was the other Christmas item in there, that sweater. So that was something that I didn't mind buying a month or two ago when I bought it, because I was pretty sure it would sell. 511 Tactical. That's a bolo right there, y'all. They have a lot of tactical apparel. They have gloves. They have hats, shirts, pants, undergarments, shoes. I mean, all that stuff. Keep your eye out for that when you're at yard sales and thrift stores. Also, keep your eye out at Walmart. You never know where you're going to run across some markers for $1 that you can turn around and sell. And I don't know how many boat propellers you're going to find at a yard sale or a thrift store, but keep your eye out for that. Those things are high dollar, especially when they're stainless steel props like that one was. But my brother's going to be super excited that that thing sold, and I hope y'all were super excited to watch the video. If you got anything from this video, please give my video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel and click that notification bell so you're notified every time I put up a new video, which is pretty regular. Thank y'all for being here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.